Timelancers is a game where you're going to be a freelance time traveler, so a time lancer, and you are going to be going back in time to either revisit or revise different events. If you revise them, could cause a ripple into the future, as revisions have a tendency to do. When you play multiplayer, you play against an enforcer who kind of just sifts through the cards. In a solo mode, you play against that enforcer, but he is also revising events and messing with your plans, but also he is going to score points based on those revised events, and that is the score that you need to try to beat. So, let me show you how it plays as I take it on solo style. All right, we are set up for the solo play of Timelancers. If you're not sure how to play, I'm going to include a link to the how to play up there that I did. I'm going to go over the changes in a solo play and then very briefly go over how the game itself plays. So in a solo game, of course, there's just me. I need to use the advanced side of my faction card. I have the single player side of my character card, which means I'm going to be doing 5 moves per round before the enforcer goes. Also, we are playing by the advanced rules, which means if I rotate an event, it goes to the revised side, it will do a revised action, which you'll kind of see as I play the game. I'm going to cover briefly here. So basically on my turn, I'm going to be moving around to these different locations, collecting resources, money, etc. I'm going to be using those to come down to my time machine and fulfill events that are out here to try and accomplish my mission objectives here, which is having 9 different events, either revised or repeated. So I need to have 2 repeated for green, 3 revised for red, 2 repeated for blue, and 2 revised for yellow. So when I move around and get the stuff, when I do an event, I'm going to spend what's on the left side. I'm going to get the money on the right side. If I revise it, I'm going to put it on the revised side. If it's just repeated, it's on the repeated side. If I revise an action, I am going to then flip any cards that are of that type and later in chronological order, so basically closer to the current time. Those are all going to get flipped around. I'm going to flip around the tiles on the board. After I do my 5 actions, the enforcer is going to go. The enforcer is going to be going to the location depicted on that card, which is going to block it off from me. I cannot move through it. If I'm on that space and he moves there, I have to pass on my entire turn. He is then going to revise the furthest back in history of the specific type. So this is blue, so he'd be revising this invention of the wheel and then causing that revision action where stuff will flip. In a multiplayer game, those will normally get put back in the bottom of the deck. In a solo game, he is going to collect those, and he is going to score points for the revised side, and that is the score that I need to beat. I'm going to get points for my actions, or for my events down here. 2 points for each completed goal. Any side jobs I do that I will accomplish as I get events. I'm going to get 1 point per upgrade on here, which are basically stuff that lets me not have to spend as many gems. I'm going to get 1 point per time lock, 1 per 3 resources, and 1 per 5 money. So that is the long short of it. Like I said, there's that how to play if you're wondering more so how it plays beyond just that. But I am going to be playing. You can kind of notice what's going on there. So I've started with this one over here that I have reserved. And so this one does give me a upgrade once I get it down here. So that is something I was trying to focus on doing. I need a couple of guns, a disguise, a med kit, and an attache case. So there's that. And then the guns are there. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't quite get there yet. So, but I think we are going to just start collecting that stuff. So we go to the archives and get a couple of suitcases. We're going to go to the hospital, get a med kit. We're going to go to the tailor, spend a money to get 2 disguises. So that's 1. So this is supposed to be practice. 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 movements left. I will say I can have a max of 10 of these resources here. I have unlimited amount of time gems and money. So I have 2 more movements. So I could go to locksmith. Don't necessarily want to get a time lock yet, but I could come up here to trade one of these in for a gun, and then next turn I get the gun. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting the time lock yet. Let's go up here. I'm going to switch a disguise for a gun. And then this is going to be a Middle Ages, and I'm wanting to repeat it, so I'm going to need 2 time gems, which I'll get when I get the Timelancers. So I'll be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back up to there somehow. I'll have to actually loop because you can't go right back, so I couldn't go there, and back. I'll have to come around. So that was my 5 moves. So now the Enforcer goes. So he is going to go to Telecoms. He is going to do this blue one. So I'm going to put that up there in their pile. We are going to replenish that. And then these blue tiles all flip over. So now we go to my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go to the courthouse. I'm not going to... Oh, yeah, I did. I started with 6. That allows me to reset up to 3 cards in the rows. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go to the armory. Spend $1 to get a gun. Oh, I forgot to flip over the next one here. So he's going to end on the Taylor. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Spend 1 to get 2 time gems. Then 4, then 5 gives me a time gem. So now his turn. He is going to go to the Taylor. He is going to do the latest event here, which is Plato Writes the Republic. That is done. We got Shakespeare, and then the green ones all flip. So now my turn. I think we are going to move here, and we are going to repeat a Middle Ages. That's going to cost me 2 time gems. We are doing this one, which is a case, a med kit, a disguise, and 2 guns. That is going to give me $3. $3 like that. And then I get to put this on here. This is eventually going to have to be in timeline order, like in chronological order. But I think right now, looking out here, there's a couple moderns there, but I need to revise those. So maybe putting it right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this here to where I have to revise. So that was 1 action. Moving out for 2. Then if I want to get these, that's a lot of guns. The armory, I will hopefully... Oh, I keep forgetting to flip his card. So the armory will flip next time. So I probably want to set myself up to go there. But beyond guns, they want disguises. He's at the Taylor, so that doesn't help me at all. I can't go there. So we've done 2 moves. Moving to my 3rd one. Like I said, if I want to revise those, that is disguises and guns. Kind of look at what other ones I might need. That's pretty good right now. The archives does give me 2 cases in case I need to start using those. So let's just go another move to get 2 attaché cases. Let's go ahead and move to the engineer and spend 2 to get an upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade right there, seeing as I plan on going there soon. So that means now I only have to spend 1 time gem in order to activate that. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1 move left. This laboratory will let me basically zoom to one place. So he's going to be going to the hospital right there. You know what, let's go ahead and move here for my 5th, and we're going to teleport, I think, to the jeweler to spend the money to get some time gems like that. Alrighty, so now his turn. He's He's going to move to the hospital. But first, these are all going to flip. And he's going to grab the storming of the Bastille. Alrighty. Mine happened before that one, so mine does not revise. Alrighty, so mine, we are going to, for our first move to the armory. We're going to spend $1 to get 2 guns. Alright, so I can't go through the jeweler, so I have to go maybe the long way around. I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems alright. So 1, not going to do that. 2, I actually can turn my attaché case in for 2 disguises. So we did 1, 2, 3. Here's 4. Gets me a time gem. And 5, we are going to come down here, which is going to be revising a modern event. So I could do the Gulf War air campaign, but knowing he's going to be flopping stuff around, he's going to be grabbing that. So no matter what I grab, it's going to flip. So first we get our upgrade from this one. Let's go ahead and start putting them down here because I might need to get some ancient ones. I am focused on those, but I could always do a green one, revise a green one so I can do this guy right there. So I think we're going to grab this one. So we are going to spend our 2 guns and our disguise. So then this is going to be revised. I still get my $3 though. I don't think I spent my time gem. So this will have to go after this one. So I think we're going to put it close. We're going to put it right there. Then no other timelines to revise. This isn't an ancient, so I don't get that. But all of the red ones do flip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this was my 5th one. So there's all of that. So now he moves to the armory. All the red flip back over. He is going to do the sack of Constantinople, which means both of these flip around. And now by having this side active, I actually have to spend 1 less gun to do events with that when that side is face up like that. So let's start trying to see what non-red ones we want to do. Let's see about a green modern one to try and accomplish this, or an ancient red one. There is no ancient red. There's one modern. Shakespeare writes Hamlet, which I'll have to move these around in order to get that in. Oh, and they're going to be going to the courthouse. So for Shakespeare, I have my case. So I need a med kit. I need a gun, but I can do 1 less gun with that. So I technically only need the med kit and the camera. So where is the camera's up there? The med kits are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could scoot over to there. So we go 1, 2, 3. I am going to grab the attaché cases. 4. Might as well spend a couple of bucks to put this on. So that's going to be a modern. They want those that way. So we are going to be doing that one. And 5, so we're going to teleport with the laboratory over to the surveillance, spend 2 for a video camera. So now I have everything I need to be able to do Shakespeare writes Hamlet. So courthouse, all of yellow is going to flip over. The earliest one of these is this BCE one. There's that. Now we go to my turn. So the bank is going to give us $1. This gives us a gem. We're going to move down here. So this is going to give me a gun and a disguise kit. We are going to repeat a modern one. We are going to go with our green one right here. So that is a case, a med kit, a gun, and a video camera. Although I don't need to spend the gun because of my discount from this one. So we have accomplished this. So I'm just going to stick that under there. This needs to go in here somewhere. So I think we're going to push this aside and we're going to stick Hamlet right there. So again, that was 1, 2, 3. Is there anything else I can do while I'm here? I can do this Gulf War Air Campaign. Revise that one. Yeah, let's go to revise this one. It's going to cost me a gem. So this is going to be 2 cases, a gun, and a disguise. This is 1991. So let's go ahead and stick it. Let's go ahead and stick it right there. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably gonna head out back up to here for 5. The enforcer. Oh, I never flipped over the card. So laboratory. Well, that's a shame. I like that laboratory side. So that flips over there. He moves to the laboratory. The blue getting revised is this one. I don't have any blue on my board, so we're good for now. So we do have an ancient one out here. Where are they going next? They're doing green. That's going to flip my Hamlet. That's fine. So we have, I wanted to get this one. We have the case. We have the med kit. We need a couple of communicators. Perfect. Telecoms is right above me. I don't have the money. We'll go here. I never took mine for the Gulf War, which was 2 coins. And I don't think I took mine for Harriet either, so that's going to be another, or Hamlet, so that's going to be another 3. I was going to say, I shouldn't just have 2. I haven't done anything. All right, so there's that. So I'm actually good. So we can go 3 to get 2 communicators. And I can't go right back there. I can't go there, so that means I am going to the bank anyways to get 1. Back here with a coin. I mean a gem. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to revise an ancient one. So that's going to cost me 3 time gems. Revise this ancient one right here, which is going to accomplish this. Case, medkit, I have the gun right there, and the 2 communicators. So this is revised. We're going to stick this one, I think, right down there. I might get something before it, but because I revised it, we come along. This flips. These 2 flip. These out here flip. So as of right now, I have this accomplished. I am probably going to have to get rid of one of these events. And then I got to remember to grab my money. In this instance, it's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once my timeline is full, I can replace events with other types of events because, as you can see, now that I got 4 red, I am going to need to get rid of one of them because all my spots are going to be getting used up with here. So I probably do want to start focusing on non-red colors. So again, where we go? We went 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do a 5. So I think our 5th one, we're going to go here and revise a modern one. So when we go here, we get a camera and a communicator. And then this one, we get our gun discount. We have our disguise. We have our camera. This is going to give us $4. And then this one is $18.35. So I shift this, I'm going to shift this way to make room for that one right there. So we did do a repeat on that one. And that was my 5th move. So now they go to the locksmith. So green is going to flip. They go to locksmith. Invention of chess is the oldest one. So that's 550. So my Hamlet does flip over. And next up, they're going to the bank and flipping yellow. So looking up here at the blue Lots of med kits, some attaché cases. So first thing is come out here to get a gem. Looking around, what do you see? So where can I get a couple of stuff? I still have the communicators I can get 2 of, but that doesn't care about communicators. Everything else is kind of low except for disguises. So maybe I want to work my way to my disguise. All right, so I said he's going to bank next. So archives gives me a case. That's 1. 2 is going to be the tailor to spend 1 for 2 disguises. Let's go to the hospital right here to get a med kit. We'll come up here, which lets me spend 2 to get an upgrade. So I'm going for these. So those are ancients and middle ages. We'll go there, and we'll end up back here with the attaché. Actually, no, we're going to go up here. And that copies another spot. And looking, I need cases, which are about to flip. That's why I figured I'd go up there to the laboratory. We're going to spend the $3 for the cameras. And so they do the bank. So we flip over yellows to the bank. This is the oldest yellow. Next turn, they're going to the market. So let's go down here to grab 2 cases. I really need to remember to start doing this. I think we are going to go to the locksmith, grab $2, spend $2 to get a time lock. I can then discard this instead of flipping over an event. So that's 2. For 3, we go to the HQ. For 4, we're going to do an event. Let's go ahead and see about getting our blues taken care of. We got what, this 1450. That one's pretty nice. So yeah, so that's a Middle Ages. So we repeat a Middle Ages. That's going to cost us 2 gems. We got, it's 2 medkits. I don't have the medkits. It was invention of the Tesla coil, I think I was looking at. Or I have enough for this one. Let's do this one. So repeat an ancient one. That's 2 of those, although this is a gem discount. So a case, a med kit, a disguise kit, a camera, and a communicator. This is 1800 BC, so this goes all the way down here. And as of right now, I have that one. So that was 4. Is there a 5th one that I can do? So there is. So we are going to go to this one, which has me draw 2 cards. Alrighty. And I think I was looking at the invention of the... I keep forgetting to take my money. 5 for the invention of steel. Invention of the movie camera. Needs a disguise kit and a camera. This one's going to give me $3. This is 1890. So all this has to shift down 1 right there. And as of right now, I have that one. And then let's move to the Timelancer HQ for 5. Alright, so now these refill. The market, so this is going to be a red, which is going to be bad for me. The Battle of Hastings. So that's 1066. So that flips. I can stop one of these from flipping. Yep, we're going to flip that, but I'm going to spend my 1 to make that not flip. So I still have those 3. So I basically need to get an eye on what I need for the yellows. The yellows are kind of a mixture of everything. They're going to do the engineer, and they're doing blue and green next time. All right. So I see disguise kits. So let's start by going here and getting another time lock for 1. 2 is we're going to move to the tailor. 3, 4, and 5. So engineer. So we are going to first flip over blue. And blue, we got a 1450. So we're going to stop that one from flipping over. And then now we flip over green. And we have a 512 BCE for green. This flips. And we're going to stop the invention of the movie camera from flipping. All right, so now if I can do 2 yellow this turn, so I have 2 that are 2 repeated, 2 repeated, 3 revised. So I'm going to have to get rid of this one. So do I have enough stuff for up there? I don't have any guns, but I can always come up here and turn something in for guns. I don't have a movie camera either. I have an attaché. I have that. I have my disguise. Where's he going? Oh, he's flipping yellow too, so I'm going to need to make sure I try and do this. So I have the gun discount. So I can do the market. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do one of them this turn, which if I focus on that one, depending on what comes up, it shouldn't be a bad thing. So let's go here. Turn my case in for, I think, 2 guns. Actually, we'll go a gun and a camera. We're going to go down here for 2 to get a time lock. 3, 4. So right now I'm over my max of 10. So before I move again, I will have to discard. But I'm about to do this modern one of this one, which is I get a gun discount. So gun and camera. This goes to 1519. Right there. I didn't have to spend a gem up there. So I'm back under my 10. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get another one of these. Oh, and where's my money? Grabbing 4. This one is more points. So we get our gun discount. We have 2 and 1. So that we're doing this one. So this one is a repeat Middle Ages. That discount. So we are going to discard this one. Need to make room at the 800. So all of this slides down. And that, oh, those are revised. Well, it doesn't matter for this one. The 3 gems and a gem. Because I think I had that next to it, which was going to give me the same thing. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. So then these are actually going to be revised. I did this one first, so that one would technically have had a flip. So we are going to spend our time lock to keep that from flipping. These flipped twice, so they're all going to be the same. If I remember right, unless they're different colors on the back. Nope. 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 And that one would not have flipped a second time. There we go. So that was my 5. They are going to take one last turn. So they are going to take the earliest capital, or the earliest red, and the earliest yellow. So there is that. So now it is time to figure out final scoring. So for them, they're going to get the revised side. So all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 49, 54, 60, 65, 70. That is 82 points for them. I have 3, 7, 11, 15, 20, 25, 31, 38, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So 65 to 84. So they did whoop me. I think I made a couple of mistakes. Hopefully I'll catch them in editing and point them out down below. But I think maybe I gave myself my discount at one point when I shouldn't have. And like I said, that whole kind of mess up here. But like I said, I'm pretty sure, because if I moved them all down for this, if these were all down there, then they would have given, whether I revised or did that, it would have given me the stuff that I needed. But anyways, that is the basics of a solo play of Timelancers. Again, very similar to a multiplayer, except you only do 3 movements on your turn, and there's another person moving about the map. You can move through them, you just can't land on them, etc. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoy that. Hope you'll head down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. That is all appreciated. If you're looking for games, go ahead and hit up our Miniature Market affiliate link that is down below. You can go ahead and buy some games while using that link, and we get a portion of the proceeds to help support the channel. You can also go ahead and join our channel down below, where you'll be able to see videos early, etc. That is just with that join button. Alrighty, so go out and experience history.